Hello, everybody. I believe I'm live. Hi, I am Kelly. I am a healer and intuitive, and I want you to know I'm beyond grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the ones that are here, with us today, and the ones that'll be watching in the future. And I'm going to be doing this once a month. I was really good a few years ago about doing it every month, and then last year I got a little bit lackadaisy, and I had subscribers reach out to me and just asked me if I would please just do this energy update for every month. So I'm gonna be faithful, and I'm gonna try to do it like really at the beginning of the month. And thank you, Sonia, for being here. And Annie, thank you. God, I love you all. Venus, hello. Akila, hi. Diana, hi. Oh my gosh. My sisters, my family, Amanda, oh, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. And Annie, I saw you said if it gets scary, you're gonna have to step out. And you know what? I honor that, I respect that. And I know when I was rewriting this morning, I thought, it may be triggering for some. But I what I really did is I tried to, when I was doing this, is to let people know what I was seeing, what I was feeling. But then at the end, I'm going to really give some tips and tricks to try to help us get through all of this. Because how are you all doing? I am really I mean, I'm really feeling the energy. Yesterday it started last evening, and today I'm really, really, really feeling it. So I don't know if you guys are too, but um it's really heavy. And so self-care, Annie, like you said, is super, super, super important. And just nurturing ourselves and listening, listening to our bodies. Fatima, hello, hi, and love and light to you. So I'm going to get started. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over what I have written. I'm not going to be doing any readings today. I'm going to be on Trudy's channel on Wednesday at 12 o'clock Pacific time. And I have the link in my community page, and I will be doing healing and mini readings then. This is just to kind of keep it just for information for you guys, and a way for all of you guys to get together too, and just welcome each other and say hi and check in with each other too. Okay, so February's energy, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, is going to be it's going to be triggering. It's going to be it's going to have you feeling like you're like a person's on edge. Agitative, I have written down. And it may have you, and like it's had me last evening and today, just reeling emotionally. And along with that, we could be experiencing some mental fatigue, and our nervous systems could really be taking a hit this month. But I mean, and it sounds bad, but the first thing is you guys, if we realize we're being triggered, or if we're in the feels of just the energy being so heavy, the first thing is really acknowledging that the energy is really affecting us. And when we acknowledge that it's affecting us, then it's just taking the means to either, just back away, or like Annie says, just tiptoeing out. And just being quiet and being still and just nurturing ourselves. Because they literally said that the month of February, we will have to self-care like it is our job. We may have feelings running through us of just feeling lost in the world of chaos, and that the world feels like it's been flipped upside down. So community this month is going to be absolutely huge. Not only our family community here, our families that we are in alignment with, though that family is going to be is going to be huge. Friends that we are in alignment with is going to be huge. And you may be noticing that you may be noticing the friends or the people that you surround yourself with. You're going to notice the friends that are all in, that are there, that have your back, that are checking in, that that are there for you. And then you're going to maybe be noticing the friends that maybe aren't, they aren't um as close or supportive as they used to be. And that's okay. That's okay. But really cherish the ones that are close and near and dear to your heart, that are in alignment with your energy, and that really make an effort to be a part of your life, because that's going to be really important for us this month. And then I have, just pull the people that you're close to, just pull them a little bit closer and a little bit tighter. Hey, Sally. Hello. Sunshine is going to be huge. And I know, for some of us, um, it's February isn't the most sunniest of the months. So when it is sunny, if you can get out in the sun and just really to feel that sun just absorbing into your body and into your cells, is really going to not only be grounding, but it's really going to be healing for us. And so, also, just getting outside in nature, I always talk about that, just even if it's sitting outside looking at nature. But also this month, really like stretching our bodies, stretching, and because the energy of the collective right now is so dense. And so if we don't move our bodies, the energy gets stuck within our bodies. And that's when we start feeling fatigued, we start feeling anxious, we start getting agitated. And so, and we may feel this even after we do move our bodies, but I can guarantee it's going to really, really help if just doing like stretching, the neck, the shoulders, the rolling the neck, and um, and it doesn't even have to be that long, and we can do it in the chair if that's what even works best for us. But just to get that energy moving through us is going to be good for our health this month. Um, the, it's going to be it's chaotic, it's unstable, it's going to be intense, and it's going to be overwhelming for us, and for us, you know for all of us here, and anybody that we know within the community that is a light worker, is an energy worker, is a healer, a shaman, is just spreading, shining their light and spreading their light. It's going to be really overwhelming for them. So it's going to be extremely important for us to set energetic boundaries, and really pay attention to people that are maybe have a lower negative energy, and then just really pay attention to people that aren't genuine, and that there too, that aren't in alignment with your energy. It's going to be really important to put boundaries up with those people or situations. I got fast upgrades coming in, which is amazing. um but it's going to be important to with these energies and with these upgrades coming in, that too can be overwhelming on us, especially with the collective energy being so heavy. So just really try to make peace your priority, and this month too, just really being present in the moment, present in everything you're doing, is going to be good. um it makes me sad to say, I predicted that first plane crash. I think it was on Scott's channel or Jean's channel. It doesn't matter, because it stinks either way. And I knew there was going to be more coming in, and it makes me sad to say that there is going to be um, more plane crashes and more issues with planes, and just violent violent, and I'm just going to say violent energy in out amongst in the community. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I should probably say those two words. Um, Radical weather changes. I had talked to my mom this morning, and she lives in Minnesota, and talk about radical weather. She had That was 50 degrees there yesterday, and they're having a snowstorm today. And we're going to see that all over the world. It's just going to be from one extreme to the next. And I do get that there's going to be, and this is really cool, bands coming together and working together to produce a music festival in aid for the people in California that have lost their homes. I get that they're in the talks right now, and so hopefully that comes into fruition. I got water. Water mains breaking, water leaks, broken pipes, flooding, faucet issues, leaking hoses, just a lot around water. Um, and just FYI, if because we have had some of this happen in our house, but it's important if you can to get it fixed relatively quick, because what if you follow feng shui, what their belief is if you have like a water leak or water leaving a pipe, a broken pipe or something, that it's energy, it's money that is flowing out of your home. um so if you can, financially, it's important to get those things fixed as soon as you can. I also got to check your batteries and your smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. And then they were telling me that, you know, I know in my New Year's predictions, I said that we really need to conserve, which we do. We need to conserve. We should be conserving our money and water and supplies and stuff. But however, they said they want you to have your living space like to be comfortable. If it's sprucing it up, going to Goodwill or shopping clearance, whether it be maybe some paint, a slip cover, a tablecloth, just anything to kind of change the energy and just kind of spruce it up. Lighting. They said anything to add comfort and coziness to your home would be wonderful. Also, organizing your space, your papers, files, drawers, closets, and then they said even your linen closet. So um I, I'm guessing there's linen closets out there that need to be looked at. I also heard go fly a kite, which I thought was kind of funny. And so I'm getting, you can take it both ways, especially with the energy we're in. We can literally go buy a kite and go fly it, which is going to be great because we're going to be outside, we're going to be in the elements, we're going to be in the nature, and being fun, being silly, letting that kind of that inner child out would be really beneficial. However, I also get that wind is going to be a factor for February too. February 12th, we'll be having a full moon. I think it's the snow moon, if I remember right. Um, I'm saying release, 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 release. I mean, anything, and it's good. Start thinking about it now. Start, between now and February 12th, and start writing down the things when they come to you in your journal or notebook, things that come up that you want to release, and then do just a full-blown release on the 12th. And I always recommend when you do that to do your gratitudes too, just to write down and let the universe know just every little thing that you're grateful for. um because this energy is really kind of an hostile energy this month, I and this is just me, I personally would not charge my crystals um outside in this full moon, just because the energy is really icky. Or how even sometimes if we don't set them outside, we'll set them by a window or something so that me personally, I'm not going to do it, but you guys, you do what you're called to do. This makes me really sad too. But I do get that racial profiling is going to be at an all-time high, and we really need to look out for people and just really be on the lookout and and something that we can do is free is we can send them love and send them protection. I got that it's a great month to go within. They said soul searching. And so I get that for all of us, this is going to be really good to go in and look at what brings us joy and what brings us happiness and to do more of that. And they said "E- ask yourself what kind of adventures you would like to go on and and write them down and think about those adventures that you've always wanted to do but you haven't you just haven't been able to and time money whatever they're saying to write those things down and put them out there to the universe. And they also said to write down any places and people that you would like to visit this year too. I talked about this on my New Year's resol no, my New Year's predictions. I talked on that show about like the fog lifting and and I described it as it's like fog lifting on people. It's like being able to see clearly, and I'm getting that that's really happening right now. For a lot of people out there in the collective, it's people's consciousnesses are opening up, and there's people like awakening and they're looking at the world in a whole new light. And this is huge, you guys. I mean, it is really, really huge. I mean, and so of course there's going to be those ones that are going to be in denial and whatnot. But I do feel like February is going to be a spiritual awakening, and not only for the people that have been living in a fog, but for us too. It's going to be a very spiritual awakening, which is really, really a blessing. And then they said home is where the heart is, and it truly is where most of us find our comfort and our security. And they said it's a good month to stay home. They said stay home, conserve your energy, and they said and do fun things within your home. They said play games, puzzles, journal, paint, draw, color, cook, and they said indulge in the simplicity of just the small, sometimes the small mundane tasks. And they said again, just being quiet and being present and just making sure that you're comfortable is going to be important this month. For us light workers, they said alchemy is going to be huge this month because all of us can change any grim circumstance into something beautiful. And so we are going to be noticing that a lot of us are going to be doing that this month. We're going to be really just turning those situations and circumstances that are not so good, not so happy, but we're going to be turning them into something beautiful. I got compassion and really sending love to everybody, even the people we don't maybe tend to like or align with. It's really important that we send them love too. But they said also to remember to include yourself. This is and spirit will just give me names and then I have to ask what it is. And so I have just some fun um predictions on people that these names came in. I got Dick Van Dyke. um I heard that we are going to hear his name in the news, and there might be something health wise with him. I also got Rob Reiner. I get that he's going to be speaking out on the world crisis and might even be putting together I don't know, like a community, like I don't know if it's like a protest or bringing people together. I see him doing. um Iggy and this was weird because I don't listen to Iggy Pop. I mean, I have. I mean, I like his music, but I don't listen to it. And I got that I heard Iggy Pop, and so I don't know that he maybe he's coming out with a new song or music. I'm not sure, or it could be maybe something with his health. I also got Martha Stewart that she is in the makings of doing some new commercials, and that she might be having a book coming out, and that there's a project with her and Snoop Dogg. And Robert Downey Jr., they said expect to see and hear more from him this year. So I'm guessing he's we're going to see probably see him in more movies. And anchoring in. They said anchoring in this month, staying grounded is going to be our superpower for this month. And and by doing this, it's going to help us stay in the moment, and it's going to help us stay grounded. And when we do that, we stay in the higher vibration, so then we can shine our light and be there for each other and for the collective. Um, the water on this aspect, they're saying water is extra important for our health and energy this month. So really make sure you're drinking water, and I know you all know this, but it's going to really help keep keep our energy balanced, because the more water we drink, it helps balance our energy, and it helps for sleep too, because sleep is going to be really crucial. Because I do feel just it's gonna it's sketchy. It's like we're gonna sleep really good one night, and then maybe the next night not so much, and I'm getting really that we're gonna have really vivid dreams. And so when you're tired, when you're sleepy, sleep, rest, and do so without guilt. And then meditation and breath work, really important, because when we find ourselves um just tuning into what's going on out there, and I'm speaking for myself too, because I know I do this. I will catch myself holding my breath, and so it's really important to do breath work and breathing. And if you love to sing, turn the music up and sing, dance. um if you like to chant, drumming, tuning forks, rattles. I just bought a rattle, and I absolutely love it. And that just shifts the energy. They said any sound that is really comforting to you. And they said even sound healing. So if there's videos out there on YouTube or whatnot of drumming, nature, ocean waves, whatever it is that just kind of really soothes your soul. I would rain. I've been listening to a lot of rain, but I was doing I do it because I love it, and it just kind of calms and soothes me. But I was doing it with the intention to bringing rain to California, and so I do listen to a lot of rain. And I got the crystal for the month is quartz. Rose quartz is going to be like our best friend, and smoky quartz is going to be our protector, and clear quartz is just going to help us through those upgrades that we're going to be going through. So, um, I got there's yeah, the quartz is going to be really beneficial to us this month. And they're saying to do at least, I mean, at least one thing a day that brings you joy. Whatever it is, do at least one thing that brings you joy. And if you can, if you have the energy to do something that brings somebody else joy, that's wonderful too. But really make yourself a priority, and do at least one thing that brings you joy. And I hope there's stuff in here that helps you be able to navigate the the month a little bit easier. Hi, Mary. You guys, thank you for being here. You had hail earlier. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. Perfect Venus. Yep. I would hold on to that all month. I love that, Mary. That really calms me. The drumming and the fluting, the Native American drumming and flute. But I like when I the drumming, I like the deep drumming, like the guttural, just that deep that kind of just hits your soul. Sally, yeah. Do you have a karaoke machine? I love that. I have only done karaoke once in my life. I am a horrible, horrible, horrible singer. You too, Diane. And the last couple days I've caught myself. I was like, I literally caught myself holding my breath, and I'm like, what in the heck are you doing? I love that, Amanda. Herbal tea. Me too. I had a cup this morning of it's stash Earl Grey and bergamot, and that's been kind of my jam, my jam lately. I love it. Hey, Polly, how are you? Oh, I hit the wrong one. I'm hitting. Where there you are, Polly. Hi. Right, Annie? He has been through so there's something because I mean and all these people I don't really have a connection to them like if I was getting stuff about Tom Petty I'd be like well I'm connected but this so we're gonna expect to hear stuff from these people. Yum, 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 yum. I I allow myself 1 to 2 pieces of chocolate a day. It's just a treat that I do. Paul, hello. I'm so glad you're here. And oh, Jules, hello, hello, hello. You guys, I hope I'm not missing anybody. Oh, Jay, hello. You've been on my mind. I'm so happy and so thankful that you're here. Let me just give another quick stroll and thank you guys. Thank you for being here. And I hope there's something that you can take away from this. And and I did a show with Terry yesterday, and you probably a lot of you have watched it, but I think it was really we gave a lot of information that on 3D, 4D, 5D, and how to stay in it, and just tips and tricks. So that is something. Oh, I just realized I'm I'm like almost half cut off here. Oh well. It was really it had a lot of information in it. So and it kind of coincides with this today. Just things to help us stay in that higher frequency and that higher vibration and then yeah, and for people, I will be doing readings on Wednesday on Gertrude's Trudy's channel at 12 o'clock Pacific, and I think I'm going to be doing a healing exercise too. So thank you guys. I love you guys so very very much, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. And thank you for being here, and I thank you for your love, and thank you for your guys' support too. And we will hopefully see you on Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Take extra care of yourself. Hug on yourself and hug on others even a little bit tighter.